It's just absolutely crazy to be walking around this Muslim city. We're going to the old slave market. By the way, Tipu Tip, who we saw his house and his grave earlier, owned 10,000 slaves. Incredible. But we're off to the historic slave market, where millions and millions of human beings were sold for slavery. Horrible. We just went down into the underground slave chambers. Absolutely horrible.
So the main point with these creations to have image in your mind how slaves will look like. This picture shows slaves. They were lowest class people. That's what they put in the low level. They were men and women, and they always look unhappy, especially when they realize lost their freedom and missed the family forever.
We're here at the night food market here in Zanzibar. Here the seat by the ocean. Figuring out what to eat.
Okay, what's the comparator to choose? So,
banana. Okay. Calamari belly. Coconut belly. Sesame belly. Chapati.
Or maybe we can give it this one.
What is this?
Okay, this is the mix of three things together. It's octopus and calamari with lobster and salad and cheese.
Have choose.
Also, we have a frozen shell. We do have a white.
All right, we're here at this night food market, and holy cow, are these people pushy. Somebody's trying to, anyway. Yeah, we roll up here and there's all these like just, like all these tables with all the exact same type of thing on it. And boy, they're pushy. Like everybody trying to stop you. And then one guy stopped us, showed us everything. We're like, maybe we'll come back. And then we walked along and went to the second one. And this other guy started doing the exact same thing, showing us everything, and said, okay, fine, I'll have I think I got blue marlin and Solomon fish and like coconut falafel bread or something like that. And so then I looked back at the other guy who had just got done talking and just glaring me down, just staring me down, just so mad that I didn't buy from him. I wanted to go back to him, hey, buddy, the second you got mad at me for leaving is the second I decided I'm not going to buy from you. So just a little tip, maybe don't get mad at people when they choose not to buy from you. Maybe they will come back then. When you start glaring them down and getting angry at them because you didn't buy from them, it's going to be a problem. But pretty cool little area over here. I think Lady Lecture was about to ready to just call it quits and go to a restaurant. Weren't you, or no? Were you about ready to just say screw it, let's go to a restaurant? Oh yeah, we were just sitting here eating our food. Each of us ate about half of our plate. Then this guy comes up and he's trying to sell us this little thing of like spices, and I'm like, sorry dude, I don't have anywhere to pack it, I have no storage. Like, no, I don't want it, I can't buy it, sorry. And then he was like, I'm hungry. I'm like, sorry man. And then he's like, are you done with your food? I'm like, yeah. And so then I was like, yeah, you can have the rest of my food. He takes the rest of my food, and then Lady Lecture gives him the rest of his food. He dumps her plate onto my plate, and he's got this massive plate of food, and he's so freaking happy, and he walks off, and he's just chowing down on this food now. Pretty cool. Alright folks, September 19th, about 8 a.m., 8:15 a.m. Just fought through rush hour traffic here in Stonetown, Africa to get to the port. Bought a couple of Royal Class ferry tickets from Zanzibar to Dar es Salaam. Ferry leaves at 9:30, and then we got put here into the VIP lounge. Just bought some coffee. Gonna kind of chill here for the next half hour before we board. We got window seats at the highest class level, $100 a ticket for basically an hour and a half boat ride from here to Dar. But super excited to see it. super excited to get out on the ocean. So, and then we got these little coffees with these little handles. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Have you ever had? Are you for the ferry ride?
Yeah, it's really good.
Have you ever had coffee in a little cup like that with the little handles?
I think so.
I don't think I have. What else do you have to say about the trip so far? Oh, just tons and tons of leather seats, leather couches, leather chairs. It's kind of nice in here. Pictures of the president everywhere, as you can see above that door over there. Pretty much every building has a picture of the prez. We just walked through the port. There's the ship we're gonna take. Water is actually relatively clear. Check it out, baby. This is Royal. This is the nicest class on the ship. $100. Very nice seats. All right, we're off. Caribou, Zanzibar.
Habari za asubuhi ndugu abiria, kwa jina naitwa Salaam, kwa niaba ya Captain Galula, Chief Engineer Abdul na mabaharia wote mlini, tunapenda kuwakaribisha kwa chombo chetu hiki cha Kilimanjaro 7 tukielekea Dar es Salaam. Ni matarajio yetu kufika saa 5:15. Hali ya bahari kwa siku ya leo ni mawimbi madogo madogo hadi makubwa kiasi. Utakapokuwa katika safari hii, mabaharia wetu watahakikisha usalama wako na kutoa huduma bora ili ujisikie uko nyumbani. Tafadhali kaa kwa utulivu na ufanisi kanako nasi. Asante kwa kusaidia Kilimanjaro Express.
Feels so good to be back out on the ocean. Welcome to the Indian Ocean. You can see these little like dhows, like right over there in the distance. You can see a dhow. There's people way out here in like little canoes fishing, just paddling. It's crazy. There's an island over here with like a big, some kind of big tower in the middle of it. Just imagining all the sailors that have sailed in these waters to come to Zanzibar. These people sitting outside up front here know what's up. Figured I'd at least get one of our first meals on video here. Not sure what this thing is. We're gonna try it.
I've never had goat before.
Well, now you have had goat. It's really good. He must have saw us chow these down and he brought us back and I was like, what kind of meat is that? And he's like, goat. It's really, really good though.